Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to some more Serbia enthusiasm here in Victoria 3. First things first, let's make sure everything's working. Hello, me. Hello, me. All right. Hello back at you, buddy. Hey, Tito. Aloha to you as well. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glenn, hello. Good to be back for the stream. Yes, good to have you, of course. Good to see you. Hey, Mauricio, more trying to not make the entire country crash and burn time. Always, yeah, exactly, Glenn. Isn't that every game? That's every time we load up our dear old friend Victoria 3 here. Jacob, hello. Serbia's a tough run. Been playing around with them lately. A lot of pressure all around. Yes, thank you for saying so. Yeah, this one has been. This one was a little rough, you know, especially since this was our first one with 1.10. But yeah, we've had an interesting time with this one, huh? So let's figure out what we're doing here. So after we had our, I think the last episode, we failed our second independence war. So we are still the subject of Great Britain, and for the second time, it was the French that lost it for us. So we are going to get rid of... Oh no, that's that thing. Oh, look at this. They're not even... supporting our military assistance. Hey, Maximilian, hello. I'm in bed, about to sleep. Well, I appreciate you stopping in to say hi, my friend. How are you? How are you? Hope you had a good day. So, I think we're just gonna withdraw from this. They're not even giving us the military assistance, so they don't get the investment rights. And honestly, I don't want them in the war anymore. Like, they're killing me. So we're out of that. Goodbye. We do have quite a few people supporting our independence, though. Piran, yes. Austria seems to have multiplied. Yeah. Like a single cell amoeba, it split into three, actually. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Yeah, now you can talk about which quadrant of Austria you're in. Oh, I'm from the upper right quadrant. Oh man. Okay. So what's our truce now? We probably have a truce going. So we have 4 more years of a truce. We are in 1901. I think what we might do is once again see if we can utilize Great Britain to help us get Saxony and get our achievement. And then I just logged in to say what? To say hi? That's got to be driving Franz Joseph crazy. Seriously. This will start the war right here. To get to anywhere else in Austria, you got to go through Hungary. I feel like if we can get Saxony and get the achievement, then eventually we can get Germany in the war by giving that back to them. Although, I do think... Yeah, they're supporting our independence anyway. 1, the bot in your group only sends Twitch stream notifications, not YouTube. See, that's so funny because I get a notification to my phone that Hamcuts13 is now live. So, that, yeah, I don't know. I find it weird that I get notifications that I'm now live. Glenn should make a Discord account. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. So I think we're going to try to go for Saxony now. I thought you were going to bed. I think he's already in the bed. My RG friends told me that their stock market just crushed after Trump said that he will recognize their president, Melli, even if he is not elected. Oh, my lord. What nonsense can not be affected? Honestly, I haven't had time to look at Discord yet. I feel like I say that every other day. Alright, so let's take a look at our military here. We're going to strengthen our military. Look at our GDP ownership, too. You know, that's not great. You know, if we do get independence from Great Britain, it'll automatically give us the buildings that they own. We might be able to also get... Can't touch this. As a country with at least 10% of your GDP owned by a foreign power, nationalize all buildings and prevent them from being privatized for 12 whole years. We shall see. That is all. Thank you for listening to the Maximilian Public Address System. Well, I appreciate you, my friend, for being up way late, I imagine. So we still need to get prosperity here. Oh, looks like they're going for it. And oh yeah, Well, so this is the Serbia-specific company, but we also did it because it'd be good for us to get more groceries, because we need that for military. We could use a little bit more of a fleet, but really we need more of a military. So even though it says we are the 8th ranked military in the world. All right, before we unpause here, we got to put some stuff in the build queue. So let's see what our population is like. Not great. So we might start building elsewhere. So we can build something here. What do we need? We need infrastructure here, that's for sure. Okay. So this is building up, but it needs coal. So let's build ourselves some coal. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, larger military than Russia. Oh yeah, look at that. And yet, we still can't break free from the British. Even though we've done our part in every single one of the wars. You know what we're gonna do? No, you know, we don't need to build anything. We need people to start working back in these things. We might be living the greatest market manipulation scheme of our lives. Yeah. Yeah, we are. It is. It is. Now, where can we build things in foreign countries? Because that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we can build in the Punjab Hills. So what do they have here? Not a lot. So we're going to build a bunch of opium. We'll definitely do that. I will see you in the morning stream, most likely. Goodbye, and don't get annexed. Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Get yourself some sleep. Hopefully I have a good VOD for you to watch in the morning. We shall see, though. Oh, synthetics plants. Let's build one more of those. Let's build, Oh, we can build stuff in Croatia. Oops. No, I don't want to build that there. Let's build some stuff in Croatia, because eventually we are going to take that. What's annoying about Serbia runs is how everyone seems to like Austria. Yeah, I know, right? Doesn't it seem that way? It's like, because we are the human player, nobody wants to do anything with us. There's just massive unemployment here. Alright, maybe we won't build there right now. Let's just, like, build some basic stuff somewhere. Nobody. Okay, how about job seekers? Let's start looking at job seekers. Well, we can build in Wallonia and Flanders. Why don't we build there? Look at this. There's just massive unemployment everywhere. Everybody except Italy. Yeah, that's true, right? Look at that. Italy's what separated everything up. This is a crazy world run right now. Like, look over here. This is kind of nuts. There was something else about this run that was kind of crazy. Oh yeah, Chile and Peru, with Bolivia being like nothing. Well, we can unpause. I think our build queue is good for right now. What law are we passing here? Viet-Trung, hello, hello. Howdy, fellas in the chat, and Mr. Ham. How are you all today? Doing okay. Doing okay. You know, we've seen better days in the run. Wait, I don't... Oh, we're totally cut off from the British market. Why is that? Hey, hello! Lezaram, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, can't have Piedmont? I'll take Austria. Yeah, right? If only... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, if only history was like that. Are you kidding me? They're enforcing military access on the war that was for our independence. Now us on the other side. I had a lot of unemployment in my Swedish run, too. Yeah, I feel like our unemployment, though, is largely because... yeah, look at this. So we conscripted a lot of people for the war, and I'm pretty sure we ended the last stream, like, right as the war ended. So all of those conscripts are now leaving the conscription centers and going back to work. So we need to let all the buildings hire up for a moment. And then we'll see what we can actually do. So yeah, in the meantime, we'll continue building some opium. Yeah, everybody's mad at us now because we're on the other side of a battle against our will. Also, got a bit too into the Mysore run you recommended. Nice, nice. Quite fun until I managed to fight off the EIC and death spiraled since I made a 220 battalion army to do so. Omega. Oh, man. Still though, you got your independence. What's a bankruptcy here and there? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you did a Mysore run. Hey, Lezerum, hello. Finally caught you live. Oh, nice. Nice. Yes. Welcome in. It's good to have you. Glad to have you here. Oof, everybody's dumping your treaties. Yeah, they are, but, you know, this actually happened the last time, too. Alright, so we are... So now Germany's gonna invade us, huh? Alright, we're not gonna pull in conscripts. I want people to go back to work. So we're gonna mobilize the National Guard. And we'll mobilize the main army. And put everybody on defense. And I think that should be enough. Alright, there we go. Yeah, what happened in India, right? Yep. This whole run, I've been looking around the whole map like that. Oh yeah, look at Sindh, by the way. Afghanistan has been an amoeba that split. And yeah, Bengal took over. But it looks like a lot of people were not on board with Bengal. Oh, look, the French over here. What a world this became. Why is Gaza that color? The United States is puppeting Gaza? Okay. Wait, Great Britain is fighting the Haitian uprising? That's a weird thing. Oh, Haiti is a protectorate, I see. Okay. Yeah, very cool world map this run, yeah. Yeah, this is like a crazy world map. And then we got this little thing in the middle of Russia. Like, okay. And then these countries up here. Yeah, the U.S. puppeting Gaza, right? Like, what? What? On a definitely unrelated note, any tips on fixing that's crashed after being... wait. Any tips on fixing that's crashed after being dependent on an overlord? An economy... Oh, an economy that's crashed. Yeah, I mean, I think what you do is... We kind of did that. We tried to do it very quickly. In both times we declared independence because we got booted out of the British market. So I think the best way to go about it are... So yeah, like we had this going, treaty goods transfers and treaties, because then you don't really have to wait for your trade centers to kind of catch up to the shortages in your market. Kind of look at the most needed things in your market and try to do some goods transfers for them. And then I would say first try to expand a couple trade centers to start picking up more of the trade, and then just build things that you need one by one. But I think the goods transfers treaties here will really soften the blow, especially on like important stuff like grain or things like that. And that'll help you to quickly stabilize your country. And, well, I can't really show an example of it because I can't control these. But putting, like, high tariffs on the imports of, like, luxury goods so that your trade centers aren't focusing on them, and putting subventions on the more needed things will help you stabilize things as well. They were getting serious about invading us, and now they just kind of crashed out. Now that they're out of the war, we're just gonna demobilize. And Britain can do whatever the hell it wants to do. Although, I think that means... Yeah, now we have a truce with Germany for 4 years. Well, we need some time to catch up anyway. Because we want to go after Saxony. Oh! We are on very high taxes. I forgot about that. Let's bring that down. Saved. They got forced out of the war. Yeah. Just at the last moment. Got a little saved there. Alright, what are we spending on here? So 10k in interest. That's a big part of it. What are we subsidizing? Oh, wheat farms and ports. The wheat farms should be okay now. So we'll stop subsidizing that. The ports we might need to. Goods for military buildings. Wait, why? Yeah, we're like making a lot less, but I feel like I always need to subsidize wheat farms. They never seem profitable on their own. Yeah, that's why I feel like at some point, not when you're a subject like this, but at some point you just need to start like importing grain to free your people up. Like, yeah, look at this. Like, we could, okay, we could do this. That'll make things a little bit better. Yeah, let's go through these. We don't necessarily need sugar beets everywhere. We did this because we needed the sugar for our armies. All right, how's employment everywhere? All right, so everything should be hired up a little bit more now. Ah, Serb Montenegro. Oh my god, yeah, look at all these regional HQs. Yeah, let's do some of that. Grain production is mostly going to be government-owned. Investors hate it. Yeah, unless you can go for commercialized agriculture. Sometimes that'll help you out. Oh yeah, I forgot this whole time. We're going for compulsory primary school. With arrested communists beginning to stream into Serb prisons, figures within the government have suggested deporting the non-citizens among them to Brazil aboard a chartered cargo ship. Let's see. Honestly, I don't want to lose even 203 pops. We need all the people we can get. Any way to actually get ports and railways to not need subsidies, the former more so. I seem to always end up with them eating a chunk out of my budget with subs, but I can't turn them because convoys. Well, with ports, I find the best way to do that is with goods transfers and treaties. So, like, let's take a look at one of our ports. Yeah, so we have a surplus of 170 here. We have it. We can't. This is what I hate about being in somebody else's market. We can't really look at an absolute number. So 21 here. What's that? 140. And then over here, yeah, they're not even like. So if we could do a goods treaty. Well, oh. So if we could do a goods treaty for like 140 merchant marines, now nobody's really going to want to buy those off of us, but if we could attach that to something else, like give somebody investment rights in your country, and in return they got to buy a bunch of merchant marines off of you or something like that. Unfortunately, we can't do any goods treaties right now because we're in somebody else's market. But that's how you would do that with ports. Because I find, you know, the trade centers use them as an input, but you're never gonna, I feel like you're never gonna really have enough trade centers to cover it. Although we're not, yeah, this trade center is not doing well. Then we'll look at that in a second. And then with railways, it's basically like utilizing all of like these PMs, which are nice because it's a labor saving PM, but these are one of the few that actually give you more of the good. So like we're getting 601 more iron here because of the labor saving PM. I think this is pretty much the only labor saving PM railways that actually increase your production. And so utilizing that will make the railways profitable. Also, as you increase standard of living and people have more money, they'll start utilizing transportation as a good more. The conspiracy against Serb democracy has lost all momentum among the industrialists. The plan to institute presidential republic has been abandoned. Did I want that? I don't think so. Wait, what do we have? There's also increasing trade demand, like getting free trade law, building trade centers during shortages, etc. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That would help too. Merchant Marines are a difficult one. If you can get one of the, what do you call them? The canals. You can get a prestige Merchant Marine, which will help you export them a little bit more. Let's get... Yeah, nobody likes this here. Alright. I really don't want to downgrade our military. What is the tax waste coming from? So Serb, Montenegro, and Western Serbia. Is it all just like turmoil and stuff? No. Why are we... Oh yeah, we have 18% turmoil, that's why. Oops. More pragmatically inclined members of the industrialists, currently opposed to the passing of compulsory primary school, have offered to change their stance were they to be offered certain political concessions. Such concessions would not be popular with the trade unions, however. You hate government admin, yeah. I don't hate it, I just can never stay on top of it. We use it up quite a bit. We have a lot of institutions going. But I also try not to chase it too much, because there comes a point where suddenly it becomes way too much money. We're actually pretty good on it right now, like the goods and the wages. That's not too much, but this can really balloon out of control. But yeah, 11% tax waste would cut our deficit in half. Yeah, that's right. Don't go chasing bureaucracy. Stick to the admin that you're used to. Exactly. Oh man. Video reference. On that note, though, we are actually going to build some government admins because we do need to do it. We have a lot of job seekers here, so we'll build up a little bit there. They have a lot of people. I think we'll do just the 5. That'll cover us. We do want a little bit extra too, because the whole reason why I'm doing compulsory primary school is to raise our level of education so that we can raise the fervor of the Serb culture. So this will cover about 7K of our budget here. It is going to raise government wages a little bit, though. Oh, how's our construction goods looking? Because that also could possibly be something. Okay, so we could use a little bit of wood here, but... Alright, let's get people moving over here. We're going to need to raise the wage. And then in Bosnia... Our problem, though, isn't really construction goods. They seem to be okay. What can we build? We have a lot of unemployment, it seems. Or we had it somewhere. Have a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. We got a lot of peasants here. Oh, so yeah, all of those unemployed are quickly becoming peasants. Well, why don't you why don't we hire up in these places? Because all of the goods are like super expensive. All right. Let's... We got to get rid of some of like the PMs here. So let's get this hired up. So we can use that. What do our pops need? They're actually doing pretty good there. So all the buildings... Well, who are the... So it's mainly Croatians. They're fully accepted. Why are we having hiring problems? Oh, an obligation owed to us by the Netherlands. Like, that's us. Can we shake these guys down for something? Support independence. What's their military? Not great. So that'll get us at plus 11. Yeah, I'd love it if you could take on our debt. But no, you don't want that. I mean, I suppose we could get the, Oh, they they really don't want to do that. Give us investment rights, and we'll give you investment rights. Yeah, there's something we could do, because this will give us a place we can start building. So let's do that for like 15 years. Alright. Ah, come on. Really? Wait, we didn't lose the obligation, did we? Well, that sucks. Although now, it seems like we have a better shot now that we don't have it. Yeah, let's do that. That'll give us a place to build. Because I imagine there's not a lot here. Oh! There's a ton in Normandy. Oh, there we go. We're just going to build a bunch up there. So let's, what do they got here? Not much of an obligation if they can just say, nah, no thank you. I know, right? There is, I forget what it is. There is a penalty to refusing something when somebody's using an obligation. Because if somebody uses an obligation on us, we can refuse it too. I forget what the penalty is, though. I gotta double check that. Yeah, look at this. They need steel here. So we're gonna build it. Let's build like 10 levels of it here. And then over here... They got a bunch of clothes. They got a bunch of glass. So they seem to have a bunch of, like, finished products. Well, let's take the fishing wharf there. All right. So we'll get some dividends off that stuff. What's going on here? Ooh, Corsica. That's a cool looking flag. Not something we want to get involved in, though. The enactment of compulsory primary school has come to a halt due to some public protests. Many are the families that lack the purchasing power to meet the expenses that buying new school supplies imply. Thus preventing their children... Wait, what? Oh, this was the one that... Okay, that was the one we did before. Alright, what do we want here? We don't want to lose bureaucracy. Fine, we'll take that. Alright, we're in the positive for budget here. How's our military shipyards doing? Cramp and Sons. William Cramp. Huh. We've really got to get rid of some of these buildings here. Or some of these foreign-owned buildings. You know, something that could help us is if certain powerful countries start going communist, if we go communist, they'll come to our aid. It doesn't seem like any major country is, though. Yeah, look at that. I feel like that's also a kind of weird thing. Look, France is actually, like, about to not be a great power. France is just getting steamrolled in this game. What is the deal? Yeah, it's also it's a very strange run, I feel like, where no major power in the world has gone communist. Usually at least somebody does. Oh, I think, you know, Brazil did. Yeah. But that's it. It's just Brazil. Nope, not the US. Alright, maybe... yeah, let's lower this stuff. We do have high taxes, but... yeah, look at this GDP, too. It's mainly because we don't own the majority of our GDP. France obviously needs more. Maximilian. Yeah, right. Oh my god. I don't know what happened to France in this run. We could have used you. We could have used you guys. We could have used you, France, to be a little bit better for us. C'est la vie, though. C'est la vie. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to start... oh, look at that. Okay. Wait, so did they really... yeah, we've got, like, no treaties. Oh, you know... 500 explosives a week. What's our explosives factory like? Oh, no, they're still doing it. Okay. Yeah, the Netherlands. I was actually looking forward to building in your guys' country. Nope. Oh yeah, Brazil with its council republic that has landed voting. Have they switched yet, or is it still that? Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's check. Yep, they still got it. Council republic with landed voting. And a laissez-faire economic system. Oh my lord. With tenant farmers. Council republic with tenant farmers. What a weird set of laws in this country. Oh, speaking of which, what's our women's rights laws at? Yeah, we could really use women's suffrage. Oh, we don't have feminism yet. What are we researching? Ah, steel frame buildings. That's good. So we have human rights. Let's go after feminism next. Because we can get more workforce if we can get women's suffrage. Go after socialism. And then let's start bolstering the military. There we go. Oh yeah, and the slave trade too. What is happening in this run? You know, I wonder though if this is... So we started this run, I think like the day after... No, the day of. The day 1.10 came out. And so this save has been loaded through all of the hotfixes. So I wonder if that's affecting things, because, like, you look at what's happening in the world. I think, now that I think about that, I think that's what happened. Yeah, pan-nationalism if you want Yugoslavia. I forgot about that. See, I really want that Serbia achievement, though. And we got to get Saxony while we're Serbia. I really thought I was going to be able to do that and then have a lot of time to become Yugoslavia. But becoming a subject of the British really threw that into disarray. Can we get a recap of what is going on now? So, we've had 2 failed independence wars against Great Britain. And because of no fault of our own, Great Britain didn't pick any war goals against us, made all of them against France, who was supposed to help us. So even though we controlled all of our war goals, because France couldn't and we're losing soldiers left and right, our war support went to 0 and we lost. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to utilize this being a puppet of Great Britain thing to go after Saxony. That's the main thing I want to go after right now. So I want to go after Saxony and get that achievement. Then I'm hoping that after we get Saxony, we can then focus on getting independence from Great Britain, and I bet we'll be able to sway Germany into that war by giving them Saxony back. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Now we have military access through Hungary. So we can enter Germany through that way, but we still have to fight through these 2 lands to get to Saxony. Yeah, there were some big changes since 1.10.0. I know. I think that's what it is. I think that's why we're having such a wacky run. Is it's been loaded through a bunch of different patches. I feel like I'm just now starting to wrap my mind around Victoria 3, just in time for EU5 to come out. That's hilarious. Oh my god, right? I feel like I'm just starting to wrap my head around Hearts of Iron 4, just right before EU5 comes out. Imagine Serbia wanting Saxony for some inexplicable reason. They just call it's for the achievement? Yeah, right? Imagine that. Somebody addressing the United Nations. It's for the achievement. And you can just see as the interpretations start coming in, people going, what? The Serbia-Saxony War of Achievement. That's a great title for it. That's what we're gonna call it. Hey, Pasta Puffin. Hello, hello. Long time no see. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Bolt action rifles. This will be good for when we go back to war. Oh, I keep forgetting. Hold on. We haven't done anything here. Well, do we still have all of the unemployment? Yeah, we do here. I still don't quite get. Good, good. Got some funny news in my Wallachia campaign so far. Oh no. What's the funny news? We could use more lead. Where do we have lead? Bosnia, Eastern Serbia. Are the lead all hired up? Of course not. Oh, well they kind of are. Okay, so we'll do nitroglycerin. Wait, where did we say it was? Yeah, Bosnia. Oh, it's Bulgaria. What am I thinking? Yeah, why are you guys... Oh, the steam donkey. Okay. Austria is a minor power, and I had nothing to do with it. How fortunate. Well played, my friend. Well played. Even if you had nothing to do with it, I'm sure you willed it into being. Actually could really use this paper mill to hire up. But they have these peasants. I find this to be very strange. You know, there was a wage bug that they fixed in the last update they released, 1.10.6. And I did see they said you'll be able to reload your save, but the fix probably won't take effect. So I wonder if we're seeing some effects on that, because this is some very strange hiring behavior. Although, okay, here we go. We're starting to get hired. Balkans runs teach the great value of kissing everyone's butts with improved relations. Yeah, we were doing that like left and right for a period there. Oh, well, we don't accept... Yeah, we're like hurting relations. Let's improve relations. This way they'll come to our aid in the war. Who else would we want? Oh my god, Italy owns mascara? What a world. Alright. Yeah, let's get these guys back on our side. Let's get Russia back on our side. Basically what happened is, I'm pretty sure it had something to do with Polish National Awakening, Italian National Awakening, yeah, and Springtime of the Peoples, because they had about 3 revolts, and Hungary and Transylvania had 1 each. Yeah, I just did, I just finished up an offline Austria one, and yeah, that sounds about right. You're fighting constant uprisings when you're Austria now. Time to start a fresh Japan run. Japan is always a fun one. Oh, I keep forgetting. No, we haven't... Well, hold on, though. Actually, no. I think we will stop building for a bit. The investment pool can still take the hit here. And we'll get ourselves a little bit more out of debt. Yeah, look at that. Interest payments have gone down quite a bit. They also had a Bohemian uprising, but I can either confirm or deny that they had a Rhapsody. Well played, well played. I can't believe that Italy hasn't taken Tuscany and Piedmont. Yeah, right? Like, they took Algeria. They took Austria. I wonder, are these guys being backed by somebody? No. They don't even have... Oh, okay, hold on. Belgium is guaranteeing their independence. Okay, so Belgium is guaranteeing their independence. What about Sardinia, Piedmont? Scandinavia. Germany, that's why. So these guys got backed by some major countries. Oh yeah, they became a presidential republic. And then they lost Croatia. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Austria. It's tough days for Austria with the 1.10 update. Did the Bohemian uprising get led by by Friedrich Mercery? Now, yeah, we need to get off of migration controls onto multiculturalism because we have a pretty good standard of living. We can get people to move here. I don't want to start building here when we're not maybe what we could do is get some universities here to get some more qualifications going. Let me take a look. A statue of Prince Milos Obrenović was commissioned, and it has been suggested that it be displayed proudly in eastern Serbia. A little bit of prestige. Yeah, I guess we'll take the prestige. To outside observers, the trade unions may appear firmly committed to the idea of compulsory primary school, but behind this facade of unity, discord has long festered. Now a clique of dissenters have finally had enough and have officially broken with their fellow members over the issue of reform. Man. Yeah, we'll take the setback. Although Silviano Cabral de Silva is still fighting for his cause, no one is following him anymore. Wonk, wonk, wonk. Despondent, Cabral de Silva has started publicly remarking that they may give up their activism altogether. Ooh, a Minotaurian traditionalist. Oh, actually, no, we don't like this guy. Okay. Yeah, goodbye. But Montenegro, I heard, is very fun in the new DLC. Yeah, I did like a little bit of it just to see what it's about, and the new what's it called, rating system is a lot of fun, and trying to balance all of that is a lot of fun. Do you mind if I tell you a buff I heard you can get as Montenegro? Sure, what is it? Oh, actually, sorry. We'll hold that. I just realized we're at the hour mark. We're about to get hit by an ad. So let's take a quick 90-second break so we don't get an ad during gameplay. So, 90 seconds, get another drink, and then we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we are back. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. What are we going to build? We're going to... Okay, let's just build something overseas. Always do a good... Oh, we do have some unemployment elsewhere. Oh, Bulgaria needs... Bulgaria needs that. Let's see, what do our pops need? Damn. Let's see, what do the pops in Bulgaria need? Like, do they have food? Or do we not have any grain? Alright, so we could actually use... Nope, we're not hired. The hiring issues here. It's called She Can Fix Him. I can't remember the effects. Oh, I think I've seen this. So, yeah. But it happens when your prince gets married and you get a pop-up, and it's about the heads of Turks decorating the castle, and she's asked maybe you can get rid of them. And the prince is talking about what do other people decorate their houses with, and the person she's talking to says he thinks flowers, and the prince thinks that's stupid, but a thing you can choose is to throw away the heads and replace them with flowers, and that's how you get the effect She Can Fix Him. Yeah, and I've seen, right, like, for some reason, you can get this multiplier multiple times, it seems like. I think that's kind of the exploit I've seen some people do. Hey, Mijulo, hello, hello. Hey, Hamcuts. I've recently found your videos. They've been great. Oh, nice. Currently caught up on your Serb, your enthusiasm run, and it's a banger. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for coming in to say that. I appreciate that because I feel like given this is the first stream at 1.10, there's a lot of things I wish I had done differently in this run, but I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Glad to have you. You can also just choose to throw away the heads and replace them with fresh heads because they're starting to stink. Oh my god, I can't wait to do a Montenegro run. I really want to. As a Serb, oh, I approve of the name and we'll steal it. Yes, do it, do it. Take it, go with it. Glad to have you then. Glad to have you. I hope I am doing your country a justice. I've tried. We got free from the Ottomans, but we made ourselves susceptible to the British, so... But we will break free of the British before it is all said and done. Okay, we're paused here because I'm trying to figure out the best things to build here. We have so much unemployment. Oh, we don't have any more in Bulgaria. Yeah, I think we're just having people floating around, so we're going to stop looking at those numbers. But it's really here in Dalmatia. So what is happening here? We don't have market access. We have low infrastructure. We're just going to... This railroad will subsidize. Oh! Okay, well, we also need to start utilizing the railroad. All right. The industrialists, prominent supporters of the Radical People's Party, have proposed support for the Serb-French Fellowship to be a component of the official party platform. Yeah, sure, fine. The Serbians seeing Serbia huge. I'm sure they approve. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I did kind of forget about that. Coast to coast. That's right. Before it's all said and done, we're going to own Croatia, too. It's this deep dive into the intricacies of building and employment I'm here for. Oh, nice. Okay. Good, good. I sometimes wonder I'm focusing on boring elements, but I guess that's the game, right? Focusing on stuff like that. Yeah, we're never going to have a very profitable railway here. We just don't have enough stuff to utilize it. So yeah, we're gonna have to keep it subsidized here. I'm more of a Yugoslav at heart. Ah, but it does bring some joy. Okay. Ah, well, you might... Okay, I got a story I need to tell you. You might get a kick out of this. Hold on. Policemen chasing rumors of an allegedly planned communist uprising in western Serbia have stirred significant fear amongst the area's public. Local skeptics decry the disturbance as terrorism in and of itself. Now that we have more publicly traded companies, we should now focus on what comes next. Oh, yes, we will take this. It's just because I'm learning it myself. Oh, awesome. Excellent, then. Excellent. So I've been a fan of soccer my whole life. And, oh. Okay, before I finish that. You know, you can never go wrong with tooling. And so, I've been watching it my whole life, right? Now, back in the day, like back in the day, there's a lot of players I knew about, but didn't get to, like, see on TV. Hey, Harry, yo, it's good. You are still at this campaign. Yep, we are in 1902. We take it to the end, always, and we are still going. But I was a big fan of the game. Now, this story is probably around, like, 2002, 2003. There was the most famous Yugoslav soccer player at the time I think his name was Mihailovic. And Yugoslavia was like a big team. Now I was going to college in northern New Jersey, and we were right next to Giant Stadium, and Yugoslavia was going to play a friendly match at Giant Stadium. Now, I didn't know that they were using our college as a training field. I was on the soccer team at college, and me and a friend were just kind of hanging out after practice one time, and I was, hitting crosses into him, into the box for him. And suddenly there's this big group of people passing by us going to our game field. Wasn't Yugoslavia at the time just Serbia and Montenegro? Not at that time, no. At least not in soccer. That didn't come till a little bit later. And this big group of people going by, and me and my friend were like, oh, what the hell's going on? And they were all going to our game field, and there was like a bunch of players in gear and stuff. And this one guy comes up to me, he's like, hey, can I hit a cross in? I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And so the guy hits a beautiful cross into my friend. He's like, yeah, thanks. I'm like, oh, sure. And they go by, and they go by. And then at the end of this pack of people, we're all like, like fans and stuff. This guy goes up to me, and he's like, do you know who that was? I was like, no. He's like, that was Mihailovic. It's like, what? Because that's the Yugoslavian national team. They were using our game field as their training field for the game they were having the next day. I knew of the guy so much, but I didn't know what he looked like. I was kicking myself because I couldn't now go back and be like, oh my god, you're Mihailovic, oh my god. So yeah, I met him without even knowing it. In fact, I kind of had the whole Yugoslavian national team pass by me without even knowing it. Alright, we're almost out of debt here. Which is good, because we do need to have a little bit of reserves built up before we go to war. But we really do need to get all of this employment stuff figured out. Now, here... Okay, infrastructure problems here. But we shouldn't have to be subsidizing this. So the problem is all of the input goods are way too expensive. So this is going to hire up. And then we need coal and wood. What is wood in the British market? Come on, Britain. You can't get us some wood? Well, I wonder if we can build wood elsewhere in the British market. Congo. Oh. Well, alright, let's build one there, I guess. Why not? The Mosquito Kingdom, let's get one there. Oh, North Borneo is British now, right? Yeah. They have... Where are all the workers in the world? I feel like even when we're trying to build overseas here, there's like literally... Well, okay, I guess I'm being an idiot. Of course there's no more peasants in the world. We're in 1903, but... Also to add that the anti-Great British sentiment, I've been waiting for them, as Greece, to end their defensive pact with the Ottomans for 20 years. Oh my god, yeah, sometimes you wait for that in this game, and it's just never gonna come. Ah, here we go. Or it seems like it's never going to come. All right. Yes, let's get our level 5 education. And let's go up 1 there. What is our... Oh, we have poor laws. Yeah, I'd rather go to wage subsidies here. That might help us. Although... Oh yeah, we're still waiting on feminism, so... Yeah, workers' protections will help us, probably. We'll get plus 10% to the minimum wage. Let's do that. Oh, the industrialists don't like anything we're doing. So we can kind of... All right, let's lower... Yeah, let's lower taxes here. Now we can get people to start buying more stuff. Honestly, that would you cut your losses and just get France in there too. Wait, what do you mean? Honestly, that when you cut your losses and just get France in there too? Into... Oh, we got a new party. Oh, we got precision tools. Okay, okay. Oh, we're probably never gonna, though. Hey, look at this. A mass migration to Serb Montenegro. Oh, the Greece and Turkish war. So do we have... Okay, not much yet. The ongoing election has drawn attention to the platforms of the various contending parties across Serbia. The electorate debates which party is worth trusting in the next term of government. I think we'll do the Radical People's Party. I'd like to lean in to the trade unions now. Get a little bit more to our people. Yeah, I think they have been scared off as well by the pact. Not a lot of great powers want to join, even with good relations. Just waiting and hoping for the crisis to kick off instead, yeah. Waiting for events. That's kind of been the name of the game for a little bit. Now, why are we not trading anything here? This is interesting. I don't actually know why this is. Well, there's nobody working there, but let's subsidize it, get people working, and then get it going. Maybe that'll get it going there. Now, we probably don't have the truce anymore, right? Oh. Oh, we still have a truce with Great Britain, which means we probably... Yeah, 31 months left. Okay, with Germany, so... Fine. Oop. So we'll keep building overseas for now until we can get our stuff hired. Okay, yeah, so we're getting a lot of qualifying stuff. I suppose... Well, we have... Yeah, we have plus 30% qualifications. That should not be a problem. Bosniak is fully accepted. Which cultures are not accepted here? So the lowest ones... Turkish. So we got a lot of Turks in Lunda. So they're going to be cut off from places. What states are these guys in? Western Serbia, Eastern Serbia, Bulgaria. So this might be our problem in Bulgaria, actually. Not really. I remember when I was playing with someone, they were Great Britain. I was the Ottomans, and they took Sinai. I noticed there's no Kosovo. No, Kosovo is a country, but it is a state. Yeah, I thought they actually added something for Kosovo in this update. Whoa, hold on, we just got a bunch of stuff. The aged Drakulub Velikovic, a leader of the industrialists, has unexpectedly expired mid-campaign, robbing the Free Trade Party of a cornerstone politician. The question of his replacement is now on everyone's lips. Okay, so we're gonna get a new person. I wonder what is the momentum of all the parties right now. Oh. Yeah, okay, they can get a little bit of momentum there. The tooling workshops in Bosnia have seen an increase in workplace injuries due to increased mechanization and poor safety regulations. Oh, it's minus 10% manufacturing industry's throughput. I don't know if I'd like that too much. But we really can't take the mortality. We can't lose people right now. Though we could afford to lose a little bit of happiness from the trade unions. But we can't really afford to lose that with anybody else. We'll take this one. The industrialists are paying a group of armed thugs calling themselves a private investigation agency to break up the trade union's agitation for workers' protections. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, that I don't own the state. Yeah, look, none of this stuff really has people anymore. You know, we could go after the Ottomans with Great Britain on our side, although... Man, they are pretty strong. Although we matched them. Let's take a look here. If we did... Let's say we went after Kosovo. So it wouldn't be a lot of infamy. Great Britain would join on our side. We might do this. Let's just take more land. It's always been trouble when I've taken it, thanks to Albanian pups. Historical, I guess. See, the Albanians in my country right now... 60 acceptance. And my religion law is total separation. So they would be 75, yeah. So they would all be in level 4 second-class citizens. That's not so bad. Hey, Karloff, hello, hello. From sea to sea, Serbia will remain free. That's right. That's right, that's right. I think we're about to go for a whole bunch of stuff. Let's take a save. Yeah, let's just take some land, huh? Let's do it. Great Britain should be joining our side. Although if they don't, we can kind of hold our own here. Oh, hell yeah. When does this game end? I've never been further than 1910. Oh, it ends on January 1st, 1936. So it goes from 1836 to 1936. Let's see. How is oil in this market? Pretty cheap. So we will add in the balloon reconnaissance. And then everything else. Tobacco's good. Sugar's good. Opium's good. Oh, and how about liquor? Nah, we don't need the liquor. How's meat and wine? We got tons of... Yeah. I've made it to 1936 as an authoritarian Germany, but I was communist, not fascist. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's activate the military here. Although I guess we're pulling people out of the factory jobs again. And let's put some people on the front lines. Talking about late game, do you think they're going to ever add the Hearts of Iron 4 leaders? Makes sense, is not a priority, and probably quite a can of worms, so I guess it's not likely. Yeah, I kind of feel like they're staying away from it. Like, yeah, like, Hitler never appears in the game, even though he's alive by the end point of this game. There's a decision that's been made to not have that, so... The funny part is I want to say I was anarchist and had protected speech. Very well. Very nice. I love it when you can create these kind of like weird kind of political scenarios like that. Oh! Damn it. No, hold on. This is not a save scum. I made a mistake in when I was doing the diplomatic play. I got to get all my war goals in before I bring Great Britain in. I forgot about that. So we're just redoing the diplomatic play. That was not a save scum. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, they do have him in Hearts of Iron 4. They decided to go full Then they decided to go full Vanguard stage. That's a crazy run. But I guess you can't get away without having him in a World War II historical game. See, yeah, that's the thing. That would be kind of weird. Like, how would you do that? You just can't. I have never been able to go anarchist because nobody ever supports it. Yeah, there is like an event that will give support to the anarchists. And so I think you have to, like, successfully complete that. Too many. Oh, alright, we need to add like 12. There we go. Alright, these guys can go to the front line. This isn't a save scum. That was just a different... Yeah, exactly. That was just a different timeline. It was just a different part of the multiverse. I like it. I really wish the game had more historical leaders, agitators, especially for literally anywhere that's not Europe. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I would love more content for like not things outside of Europe. Yeah, you can choose to have only anarchist leaders in the trade unions. See, that would be awesome. Oh, we don't have any more return states. Okay. So let's take Albania. Ooh, this will give us 30 infamy, though. Scoop. Ooh, how about this one? Right, because isn't that a split state? Oh, no, it's not. I've noticed that anarchists pressure rural folk first, so you'd have to have a strong ag economy. Oh, that's interesting. See, I've never fully leaned into anarchists, so... I mean... Yeah, let's nationalize those buildings. Why not? So we want to stay under 25, so Britain will still be with us. Can we get a money transfer? So we want to stay at like 10. All right, I think that's it. Oh, and now, yeah, let's pull them in. Like I said, this game has events that can make Marx capitalist. Yeah. Imagine the sheet show of the same can happen with the Hearts of Iron 4 leaders if they add it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right? It's worth considering since they support multiculturalism. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what's cool about this game. You can kind of like even change like people in it. I was going through the dev diary for EU5 and what they're doing with like culture and religion. In that game, you're going to be able to change your state religion in the game, which I find kind of interesting. I have first time was as Belgium, and I was playing tall somewhat. Oh yeah, so anarchist Belgium. That's kind of cool. It's quite hard to simulate something like anarchism in a game like this centered on states and stuff. Only noteworthy thing the law does is money gives no power. At that point, you don't need it. And let's take a look. Actually, do we have an anarchist movement? I think you get it. Oh, wait, no, there is an anarchism. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's under the distribution of power. That's right. So, legitimacy based on government. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Negative 75% political strength from wealth. Yeah, so it really disempowers your upper strata. Huh. That's interesting. Hey, Inyuri, hello, hello. There are no more ads. Oh, Pasapov, oh, what happened? I had an ad. Oh, no. Inyuri, hey, what an entrance, what an entrance. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I screwed up this country by enacting state atheism. Controlled borders. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm doing a offline Germany run right now. Going for the hegemon objective. And I've gone state atheism. I've never done an actual full state atheism run before. I'm kind of interested to see what happens. Ooh. Ah, man. I want to get in on this war. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Time to play as Zoroastrian France. Yeah, you can. It sounds like that's definitely what you can do. I think the movement is the main utility of anarchism. A bit of realpolitik. Too crazy for rule, yeah, but useful to get a ton of migrants. Yeah, so we researched the tech, but we don't have the movement yet. I mean, my ads was informative. I learned of sourdough pizza in New Zealand. Amazing. At least, yeah, it's always good when the ad can be informative, right? Hope EU5 eventually has more variety of religions. Most of Africa and Southeast Asia has a generic animist faith and not much flavor. Let me tell you. So I was just going through it. So there's 300 different religions in EU5. And I find this nuts. There's 2,000 different cultures. I looked up for this game, because there's a lot of cultures in this one. There's 300 and, I think, 2 cultures in Victoria 3. There's going to be 2,000 in that game. It's no wonder you need a massive CPU in order to play that game. But yeah, there's going to be 300 different religions in that one. I haven't done a fascism government type, so I kind of want to do it. You know, I've never done that either. I've never done a full-on fascist run in this game. Everything's super expensive. I wouldn't bother. Oh, New Zealand, yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Like, imagine if those animist faiths alternatively became more important, and they all had their unique games and mechanisms while there was a general Christian faith. Yeah. Yeah, right? Just Christian. Everybody Christian. Yeah, I wonder why they've done that. I feel like they need to do just a big, massive DLC for Africa. Just add in like kind of what they did for South America. They need to do that for Africa. Although that would be a massive DLC because there's just so much variance in Africa. All right. Oh, look at that. We can't do that. We can kick the industrialists out. Oh, wait. See, I don't want to lose that tax income, though. So I think I'll keep them in there. Although that'll get us so close to a legitimate government. Erg. Alright, maybe we'll roll with this for now. Inori, thank you. Thank you. You are on it today. I appreciate it. You are the MVP of this stream right now. After years of competing propaganda and social mistrust, the Red Scare has ebbed to a more manageable level. That's too bad. Whilst many remain watchful for communist activity, the days of unmatched fear in Serbia have come to a relative end. Yeah, let's take that one. Industrialists have agreed to state-mediated negotiations with the trade unions over the implementation of workers' protections. Yeah, let's take that. Can we get in on this? Oh, that's right, we can't. We have a truce with Germany. Ugh. Oh well. So we're gonna sit that war out then. To be fair, sometimes people think and use state atheism and secularism interchangeably. Yeah, nope, not the same, not the same. I'm also doing a Prussia run. I'm just about to form Germany after taking Alsace-Lorraine from France. I'll do it when the stream's over. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, part of also why I wanted to start the Germany run, the last Germany achievement I needed to clean up was getting that Max Stirner achievement. And that proved to be quite difficult. Like, you need to get him in power while you have like the nihilism thing going on. So that was an interesting one. That's how it feels. Oh yeah, yeah, with the general Christian faith in regards to the animist one. Academic population expands how many movements you get. They come from universities, Ham. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. Those damn universities indoctrinating the youth with their anarchist ways. Yeah, we do need to, we generally do need to expand our tech. Because we could use more innovation. Well, I learned the politically correct way of saying one trick pony. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? The politically correct way of saying it. I don't think I know that. Yeah, but you have hobbits. Hey, you used the one of the emojis. Nice, nice. Ugh, like the world needs more fascists. Oh, yeah, with the fascist run, yeah. And that's why I've never done it. I've just... Anytime an event like it pops up, I'm always just like, ugh. I guess at some point in the lifespan of Victoria 3, I should try it. But, yeah. Anytime it pops up, I'm always like... what was meant as a routine speech about the merits of workers' protections by Stojan... Lubavitch has quickly devolved into a public relations disaster for the trade union. Oh man, no, we don't. 10% would be nice. I don't want to take a setback in the opening phase. Yeah, we'll take this. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere with Russia. They will support our independence. Maybe we'll just take that. Oops. For sure, and the Widow Workshop, a good visit if you like Lord of the Rings. Honestly, that worries me more than anything, since they'd mean they'd all be generic. Oh, do you mean the... because of how many religions they have in EU5? You're worrying that they might be... Oh, yeah, no unique mechanics. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we shall see, right? You can notice the trend that the more globalized the world became, starting with the time frame of EU4, the less culture and religious diversity there is in the world. That's interesting. I never thought about that. The giving Africa actual resources, yeah. But Taco Bell's everywhere. Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing we export now is KFC and Taco Bell and McDonald's. I feel like they could do it like Northern Africa and Northwestern gets the DLC together and so on and so forth. Yeah, right. That's what they really should do. Because there's too many different regions. Like, yeah, you would need to do North Africa as one, Central Africa as another, and then have like a South Africa one. Where like the country of South Africa gets the most content, kind of like Brazil did here. But you still get content for everything else around it. They kind of added some stuff for Ethiopia over here. Alright, we're off to a good start here. I'm glad I added in the money transfer. Oh, the Red Scare people were scared of the color red. Yeah, exactly. That's all it was about. Hear Me Out asked for Tahiti. Oh, yeah. In that Germany-France run. Yeah. Wonk, wonk, wonk. If I get EU5, the first thing I'm doing is playing Poland. Oh, interesting. Why is that? My first play in any EU is always a Castile run. Gotta plunder the Americas. Mine will be Great Britain. I just want to play as the 13 colonies. I want to go colonize North America and then switch to the colonies. I'm recreating my Serbia run. Fight back Ottomans, colonize South Africa and New Zealand before Western Europe. Oh yeah, that reminded me. One of the weird things in the run here, yeah, we have an independent Maori New Zealand. Never seen that happen before. Alright, so this is off to a good start. Oh, I meant how you usually don't get a lot of universities in your games. I know. I gotta get better at that. I don't understand. And I always say this in every tutorial video. I always say, like, don't forget about universities. Build up the universities. And it's the one thing I never do. What in that statement required a check? Oh, I don't know what you mean. We just got our first Popeye's chicken in New Zealand. It was big enough to be in our news. Oh my god. I mean, Popeye's isn't bad, but I wouldn't write home about it. Alright, let's build some steel mills in... Oh, look, we have Serb Montenegro there. No. Flanders. Oh, Punjab Hills, huh? Let's keep building in the Punjab Hills. Where are they? Where are they? Oh, now it's all... Blah, 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 blah. Now it's all gone. I need to build something. Or maybe not. Yeah, let's hold off on that until this war is done. I think my processor's too weak to play EU5. GeForce Now, my friend. GeForce Now. I think a lot of people are going to be using GeForce Now. Sometimes, when you build lots of universities as a small country in this game, you think, why did this government just didn't build more universities in real life? Then you realize that if they did do that, ruh-roh. Yeah, exactly. Oh, gout and got. Appropriate typo. Oh, I see. They're going to encourage an intellectual class that's going to overthrow them at worst or make them constitutional monarchs at best. So they're doing the smart but selfish thing by not building unis, yeah. Oh, Poland was your first EU4 run. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, nice. Exactly. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? I kind of want to do this now. Like, as a goal. Start down here and create this. Maybe I will do that. This is the one region we've never really done a full run in. That we get T1000s. Oh, what's GeForce Now? GeForce Now is NVIDIA's cloud gaming service, and it's a great service. Basically, you run the game on one of their computers, and then you stream the feed of the game to your laptop or your computer. And so the one thing that's cool about it is if you don't have a very powerful computer, you can run the game on a powerful computer and you're just streaming it. But also, you know, I have a PC for my desktop, but I have a Mac for my laptop. And so games that are Windows only, you can play on your Mac because it doesn't matter, you're just streaming it. And so a lot of times if I'm having issues with like the game, like I have a MacBook Air, so it's fine, but it's not very powerful. So sometimes if I'm on my laptop, I'll just stream a game from GeForce Now. So yeah, I think a lot of people will be doing that with the EU5. To be fair, a lot of times it is more worth it to spend public sector budget on military so you don't rule a couple stumps in a hill. Yeah, that's kind of what I should be doing right now, to be honest with you. I should be expanding the military. Also, we need another general here. Yeah, let's promote this guy. Hey, Jabba, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you feeling? I hope you're doing a little bit better. Give that a shot. May do a release subject to Australia, New Zealand, go from there. Ah, yes. Yeah, you could play as one of the Oceania natives one day. Objective, survive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I want to create New Zealand. Maori, New Zealand. Yeah, yeah. You should check it out. You should check GeForce Now out. I think the cool thing about GeForce Now is you can use it for free. They have a free account, and you can play. You can only play for an hour at a time. So you play for an hour, you have to leave the system, and then just go right back in. But that means you can try it out and see if you like the service. Yeah, so the free account is an hour. So you play for an hour, and then you got to save your game and log out. But you can log right back in. It's just that you got to get back into the queue to get into it. But if you've never used it before, I think it's a good way to try it out. The first time I did GeForce Now, I just did the free account to be like, I don't really know what this is about or if I want it. And now, lo and behold, I pay for an account with them. French people in Bosnia are being blocked from entering certain businesses by some local Serbian people. We have a pretty good standard of living. I don't want to lose any more authority, so we'll do this. Lawmakers working towards the enactment of workers' protections have found themselves mirrored in a particularly complex set of bureaucratic proceedings, grinding the work towards reform to a near halt. I don't really want to lose any more bureaucracy though for this. I think we'll just take I think we'll just take this, unfortunately. So do we have all the war goals? Lehigh, what? Alright, well, Great Britain's gonna take care of that. Yeah, my dizzy spells have been getting shorter. I'm back to work, so it's going in the right direction, thankfully. Oh, nice. That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad. Very nice. Thanks for asking. Yeah, of course. I'm not spending money on something that I can't even play a game for as long as I want. Oh, yeah. Well, when you pay for it, I think the second level account, you get 6 hours. And the highest level one, you get like 8 hours. But yeah, I hear you. At the same time, it's like, for the amount of money I think I do $100 every 6 months for GeForce Now, but I've been doing it for a couple years now, so now I'm kind of like, yeah, I guess I could have at some point gotten a better computer for that, but oh, France, you really want to support our independence, but you're like, yeah, look at this. What, like, AI France this game. Their military isn't even in the top 10. Look, I have a stronger military than France. I have a massively stronger military than France. Like, this defensive pact at this point is to France's benefit, not mine. Nope. Montenegro is claiming all of Serbia. Montenegro. I don't know how I feel about that. Time for a new laptop then. Good enough reason for EU5. I've been looking into it. I have to say. I really want to get a new one. Although it's confirmed that EU5 will be on GeForce Now at game launch, and I have GeForce Now, so I should just save my money. Yeah. New laptop not in the budget. That's right. Victoria 3 is good enough for me. Me as well. Me as well. Although I read somewhere though that the minimums system requirements for EU5, one of the devs said like if you can run CK3 and Victoria 3, then you'll be able to run EU5. I saw somebody quote one of the devs with that, so I don't know that for sure. Right, Mexico's out. So we need to go get these guys. Can we... Yeah, let's just go naval invade that. Not the best naval invasion, but it'll do. Wait, is there a canal? Oh, there's a canal now. Oh, I didn't realize the Suez Canal was there now. That's good for us. Yeah, Cyber Monday sales. I'm gonna kind of hold off for that too for PCs. Yeah, France feeling pacifist this game for some reason. Oh, all right. We are at the 2-hour mark. Man, that hour flew by, didn't it? All right, we're gonna take a 90-second break, play so that we don't get hit by ads here, and we will be right back. 90 seconds. All right, and we're back, and we are back. Let's see. Building computers is my hobby too, so I make sure to upgrade my PC as soon as I notice a reasonable lack in performance. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first one I've ever built in my life. It was like a bucket list item of mine. I was like, I want to build a computer, and I've never done it. And now is the time. So I built this one. And I've now built 2 of them. I ended up building one for my dad as well. It is a lot of fun to build a computer, I have to say. I like it. Oh, I'm a moron. I was looking at the recommended. Oh yeah, I can play it. Yeah, you're not a moron though, because I feel like everybody keeps saying how like you need a supercomputer to play EU5. Oh my god. And it's like, yeah, I mean for the recommended specs. But the minimum specs are actually quite decent. Hey, just wanted to say, oh, thanks for all the videos. I love playing as a small nation, so they're super useful. Oh, nice. Hey, Tiganator. Yeah, hey, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I appreciate you coming in to say that. And a person of my heart as well, playing as small nations in Victoria 3. It's my favorite. Good to see you. Welcome in. Ah, look at this. Okay, we are making good work now. We're going to get Kosovo. We're going to nationalize 3 building levels. We're also going to get 6,000 in a treaty, so that's not so bad. Mine is way better than minimum. Nice, nice. It's great. Looking at parts and spending... Yeah, spending where you want and seeing what all the new stuff is. I agree. It's a lot of fun. And I have to say, I think there's a lot of waste when it comes to, like, electronics nowadays. So much, like, when something doesn't work, you just get rid of it. And I have to say, I love Macs. I do really love Macs. But something I do dislike about Macs is that you can't upgrade parts. And so, like if you run out of hard drive space, you just need to ditch the whole computer. And so I do really like the idea here of, like, my computer here. If something gets outdated, I can just upgrade that piece. I love that. I feel like it's much more environmentally friendly to just be able to upgrade parts as you need them instead of the entire computer. It would be my luck that I try to build a PC and my graphic card is too big for the frame. That was always my fear, but they now have websites that kind of guide you through that. Like, I use Newegg for mine, and they have like a PC builder tool, and so it can help guide you. And then eventually you start to learn what the actual things you're looking for in order to make sure if it fits or not. But you can use those PC builder helpers like that to kind of help you with that stuff. I'm going to have to buy a new computer within a year due to the Windows 10 expiration. Oh no! Oh no, well... Put one together. Build your own. It is, it's actually cheaper too. If you build your own. Because you can get... a better computer for the amount of money you spend. Alright. And it starts off as incorporated. Ooh, and look at this. Well, there's massive unemployment. That's my favorite thing. I wish Valve would hurry up and make the Steam OS for PC. It works so well on Linux. Oh, nice. I'm a historian. I have no idea how to build a computer. Hey, I'm a playwright and a theater professor. Although I do have a background with computers too, so yeah, I guess there is that. Oh, Steam Deck. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'd love to get a Steam Deck. Alright, so, yeah, it says we have a bunch of unemployment, but... buildings are about to get hired, so... What is this? What do we have going on here? Why are we getting all of these input goods shortages? Oh, we got steel frame buildings, and I wasn't even paying attention to it. Okay. So we're gonna switch to steel frame, but what is steel in my market here? Okay, so we have a surplus there. And we're not even fully hired here. I think we're just gonna do the whole system. Look at that. Yeah, when I get a PC, if I'm going to spend the money, then I want it at least as good as my computer. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I want to be a history teacher. I'm in college for right now. Oh, very cool, very cool. Yeah, always good to build your PC. We've built two, nice. A main one and a media PC. Oh, to stream to in the living room. Quite handy for console gaming. Oh, very nice. What a steal. Comment on parts. There was a time in New Zealand when the GPU prices were soaring. That it was cheaper to buy a pre-built. Oh. I think I'm going to bed. Good night. Oh, okay. Good to chat with you, Pasta Puff, and thanks for hanging out, my friend. Good to see you again. Yeah, I gotta get into the like eBay market for parts. I actually saved I'm looking over at them, all the box for every single part in this computer. So when I upgrade something, I can sell the part on eBay and have the box with it, which I think is also very good for sustainability. Because even the part itself will still be used and not necessarily go to a landfill. The Serb-Russian Fellowship has offered us an opportunity to establish a foreign investment rights agreement with Russia. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll take it. I don't know if I want to do it, but there's no drawback to taking it. A series of perceived poor decisions by the labor movement has led to a notable decrease in its ability to raise money. Numerous wealthy sympathizers have quietly halted their support for the movement. Do that. Alright, so let's start expanding the military here. Now, where do we have guns and cannons? Bosnia, Western Serbia, Serb, Montenegro. Oh, and where do we have guns? Ah, okay. Oh, Kosovo. Well, do we have any... We have munitions there. Alright. So let's build 10 more people there. And then... I guess maybe in... Build 10 more there. So that'll get us to 40 with them. Alright, there we go. I've used the PC I built myself for like 7 years now. We'll have to upgrade, particularly a better CPU for EU5. Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, so like this is one of the things I do like about Macs. So not my current laptop, but the one I had right before it. It was a MacBook Pro, and I bought the higher end of the specs on it. And the one thing I will say about Macs is they are built well. They last for a long time. Every Mac I've had has lasted for 10 years. And so the one that I had, the MacBook Pro, that computer was like, I reached 8 years old, and it was still working well. It ran Victoria 3 wonderfully, and it was an 8-year-old computer. And the only reason why I don't have it anymore is because my son broke it. He broke the screen, and it was going to cost way too much money to fix. And I'm kicking myself because the next computer I bought was a MacBook Air. This was before I started streaming and everything. And I swear to you, like when I was buying the MacBook Air, I literally said, I'll buy a MacBook Air. I don't need a Pro this time. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have the money for a Pro. And it's not like I do video editing or anything like that. And now that's what I do. And now I really do need to get a more powerful computer. At least for a laptop. This computer works great for it, but when I'm away from home, it's hard to work on stuff. I love that all the map games enthusiasts are collectively all getting ready for EU5. I know, right? It does kind of seem like we're all just kind of in a holding pattern right now, waiting for November 4th. I mean, I'm kind of excited for it because it seems like, unlike EU4, EU5 kind of feels like it's going to be a little bit of like Victoria 3 just in the previous century. Or previous couple centuries, actually. Same, between EU5, All Under Heaven, and Anno 117. Yeah, that's funny. That's same with me. I'm also really excited for Anno 117 and All Under Heaven. Spoiled for choice, that's right. Alright. Oh, look at that. My company built quite a bit here. You know, have I given any of these guys... I have not given any of them investment rights. I don't have enough... Oh, I do have a company charter, though. So which one... Probably this one can get me a regional HQ. Yeah, let's give you guys investment rights, and you start building us some regional HQs. Oh yeah, for sure, All Under Heaven is going to be sweet. Yeah, it is. I'm really looking forward to that one. As is everybody, I feel like. I think Crusader Kings really needed something like this. Something to really boost the game back into excitement. I think it kind of feels like the game got a little stale for the last couple months. All right, there we go. So this is going to help our reinvestment. Oh yeah, don't forget Age of Wonders Thrones of Blood, November 11th too. And also, I don't do this anymore. I've gone cold turkey on this, but anybody who is interested, Football Manager 26 comes out November, I think like November 5th. Feels like I need to win the lottery to buy all the games coming out this part of the year. No, not doing that. I can tell you what I'm doing. I've earned a little bit of money off of videos from YouTube, and I've had to pay taxes on that money. Since I'm paying taxes on my YouTube money, every single video game I bought this year, I'm writing off on my taxes. That is now a business expense. That'll make the whole thing worth it. I'm gonna write off every single video game related thing that I've bought. Oh, November 4th for FM26. Oh my god. Oh hey Nick, hello, hello. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, same day as EU5. That's nuts. That's nuts, because that's going to be a big one since Football Manager 25 never happened. When you build abroad, do you get anything other than the dividends? No, you don't. You just get the dividends. Unless it's a regional HQ, which we have now. So for this regional HQ, we don't get dividends, but we get the reinvestment. So we get 1.24k of reinvestment, and now these guys will build buildings in Flanders with Belgium's construction points and investment pool. So it's literally we spend no money anymore on this, but we get the reinvestment from it. But when we build in the other countries, yeah, what we get are dividends. Really need the FM beta to drop. I am staying away from Football Manager. I lost years of my life to that game, and I'm not going back. I was truly obsessed with that game for a good, like, 15 years. Maybe more so, like, 10 years, actually, but truly and utterly obsessed. And I don't know if I can't do it anymore. But I have many a story. FM is fun, but the yearly thing rubs me the wrong way. Yeah. Oh, just like F1 and Motorsports Manager, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with sports games, right? And I think that's the problem they ran into. I think that's why I actually kind of find it good on them that they straight up said, look, we're not releasing FM25. It's not going to be good. We're not going to make anybody pay for this. As opposed to, like, EA Sports, that no matter, even if it is the same old game with just a different cover, they're going to release that thing. So I was kind of surprised by that. Okay, thanks. Yeah, of course. All right, so let's fix our budget here. Let's fix this. Get us in the positive there. EA is everything corporate America stands for. Yeah, and they're about to be acquired. EA is about to be bought by the Saudis and Jared Kushner. So they're going under. Everybody is saying the reason why they're buying them is to just make them go bankrupt and then, like, sell off the assets. So if that sale goes through in like 2 years, EA is going to declare bankruptcy, which is sad. Motorsport Manager is just a one-time thing, and mods updates the roster. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Really, they don't release one every year? Or Saudis just, oh yeah, just want to own FIFA for the World Cup. That's true. I didn't think about that. Time for Sorbia yet. So, yeah, I've been thinking about it. It might be. The only reason why I'm hesitating is we're already in debt. And I'm worried we won't be able to economically recover from it, which is why, although, you know, hold on though. So we should be able to sell quite a bit of buildings at the moment. Let's see if we can sell some buildings and get out of debt. So yeah, I was hesitating to start because of the amount of debt we have. Here we go. You can already see it going down. I think though, let's take a look here. If we went after Saxony, would Great Britain get in on this? Why can we not go after Saxony? Oh, interesting too, we get a return state on that. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't have a claim on Saxony. What? Why do we not have the option for conquer state? We have an interest there. Oh yeah, we also need... Yeah, wait, why can we not... We don't have truce, no. Time to see if France, Russia, and Austria can defeat Ottoman Great Britain. Wish me luck. Ah, good luck. Do it, do it. Go for it. Let us know. Let us know how it works out. There's only one motorsport manager, but it doesn't have all the sponsorship things and official backing. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. That's not bad. Yeah, wait, what is this? What is this? I mean, is there any way we could buy it off of them? That would be anticlimactic. No, they don't even give us the option. Hey, Zombie Burner, hello, hello. Thank you for the raid of 3. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you, good to have you. We are in the midst of a Serbia run here, going after the achievement. Sorbia, Serbia. We are a protectorate of Great Britain at the moment, and we're going to try to use that to our advantage to go for Saxony here. But, yeah, thank you for the raid. What game were you playing? What game did everybody come over from? Oh, wait, now it looks like... Oh, there we go. Now we can do it. So Great Britain will join. Oh, man. We might be able... Okay, we might be able to do this. We were playing a completely different game. We were playing Little Nightmares 3. Nice, nice. But we mostly play this stuff, so I thought we'd stop by. Oh, man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Very cool, very cool. Well, welcome, welcome. You came at a good time. I think we're about to go to war here. So we are just going to take a save, not for any save scum reasons. Not for any reasons like that. Didn't know there was a Little Nightmares 3. There you go. Now you do. Alright, let's do this. I really think if we can get Great Britain to do this... This will... I should have checked. Do we still... good. Good, good, good. We still have the military access. Okay. Yeah, and it's co-op and playing it with a friend. Wife would love that. Oh, nice. It's funny, you know, I sometimes do like co-op games with my wife, and it's a lot of fun. But it's co-op in the sense that like it's like strategy games, and I'll play it on my TV, and I'll be controlling everything, but we'll both do it. We did that with the first Frostpunk, and we did it with Manor Lords. We had our little town going in Manor Lords. Which reminds me, we gotta get back to our Manor Lord. Me and my wife get back to our Manor Lords town. Alright, yeah. So let's get the conscripts going. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So speaking of GeForce Now, my brother for Christmas got me the Shield TV, which is NVIDIA's like TV device. So you can stream GeForce Now to the TV. And so I got a like keyboard and mouse combo thing that I can just sit on the couch and use with a trackpad. And so yeah, we would do Manor Lords on the TV. All right, so we don't need to set the armies anywhere because we're going to do a land invasion of Oberschlesien. And so we're going to have to go through these 3 provinces. Ooh. We might be able to get quite a few people in on this. It's got the it takes 2 kind of friend pass, so only 1 person needs to buy. Oh, that's cool. That is such a cool thing that game does. I've heard about that, the friend pass thing. Such a smart thing to do. It sucks because back in the day, I used to always look for co-op games to do, like with my brothers. Now we're all older, and I'm the only one who's still really... Well, no, I shouldn't say that. They play video games. We just all play different types of games now. Now, I don't know if I'm going to add any other war goals in on this. I mean, I guess we could add money. Oh, how many buildings of ours? Ooh, 12 building levels, though. I think we will do this. Yeah, my brothers all play like play still. I'm mostly playing Paradox games. Yeah. My one brother is really big into games, but he basically just plays like Rainbow Six Siege, which I get. It seems like a fun game. Just, you know, it's not really my kind of game. So yeah, we all play different things now. Alright, I don't think I'm going to add any other war goals in, so I think... Ah, nice, worker protections. This should help with the unemployment. I think now we bring in the British. And it's always best to bring them in with an actual war goal. So we'll bring them in there. Oh, although... I probably should have tried to bring other people in first. Might have messed up on that, but... Yeah, now I can't bring other people in. But I might not need to. Alright. They're worried. Oh my god, if we get this... So, if we get this, we get the achievement. Oh man, we got the United States in. Which is nice, because they're the #1 military power. Right? There's nothing else we need for that achievement. That would be crazy if we actually end up getting the achievement in this run. Yeah, as Serbia owns Saxony. With all of the dilemmas that have come up in this run, if we end up getting the achievement, that'll kind of be nuts. Where's our fleet? Oh, they're down here. Ah, feminism, yes. Our scientists have finally discovered it. But perfect timing. So now I want to go for women's suffrage, and nobody wants it. Can we get any feminist agitators? Because we need workers. So that's really what we're looking for here. So we get a petite bourgeoisie guy. Ooh, a social... This guy we might bring in at some point. So let's go to that feminist petite bourgeoisie. So what's this guy's deal? Oh, he's got literary. That's good. You're about to crush your investment pool. You need to build something. The problem with the investment pool right now is we need to nationalize some of these regional HQs. They're taking a lot of reinvestment out. So we're going to tackle that in a moment. Yeah, we're going to bring this guy in. What? He literally just disappeared? This game sometimes just pisses me off to no end. The only feminist agitator. I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe it. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Ooh, yeah, you are right, Glenn. You are right. I was hoping not to build during the war, but... Alright, let's start building overseas. Because we don't have anything we can do here. Can always use a good tooling workshop somewhere. Yeah, anybody who doesn't have a tooling workshop. Because you're going to need one. Actually, we'll build a couple in Croatia because we're going to take them over. There we go. Yeah, we need more. We either need to nationalize the regional HQs or really start getting more of our own. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Okay, hold on. Hate it when you get something like that. Alright, we'll take this guy. Let's do pillage, actually. So we need 4 more. It saddens me that people get so upset over video games nowadays. Just enjoy the story they're trying to tell, yeah. Well, wait, are you talking about a specific example? I mean, I agree with you. It does kind of seem like that, right? But yeah, is there a specific example you have in mind there? Okay, we're gonna need the morale recovery here. See, our problem is we own less than 50% of our GDP. I didn't realize the United States owns so much of it. Now, when we do independence against Great Britain, we'll get, if we win, we'll get these levels back. But the rest of these... I wonder if we can go to war with Scandinavia with Great Britain at our side and get these buildings back. Well, Great Britain single-handedly won the war for the Ottomans. Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, your thing. Oh my god. Nice, you got it. Oh yeah, there's that controversy that Assassin's Creed apparently canceled a Reconstruction era game. Yeah. They did do that. Which is interesting. Alright, so we're going to invade here. And we're just going to bring everybody except our defensive army in there. Now... do we have... we don't have any convoys going. So we're going to do some blockading. Oh, no, you lost it. Oh, you lost it. Oh, no. Oh, I was Greece trying to get some land back from the Ottomans. Ugh. Great Britain doing Great Britain things once again. Ooh, they're doing a counter. Oh, look at the Australian. Everybody's coming to defend us over here. Okay. But we... man. This one's going to be tough. Well, the latest offender is Ghosts of Yotai. Oh no, what happened with that game? Oh yeah, Scandinavia owns a bunch. Yeah, I think we're going to go after them next. Petite bourgeoisie, petite bourgeoisie. Alright, let's promote these guys. Ooh, we are burning a lot of cash. Oh, you know, what are the war goals Germany took? So investment rights in us, the Ionian Islands, and... Alright, so if we lose this war, all we're really losing is investment rights. Isn't so bad. Oh, there's a female samurai in that new one, so that's what it's all, you know, it's always something like that that people are getting upset about, like, my god. It's almost like, at this point, like, so predictable it's cliche. Everybody's got the... I wonder if we can see the balloons. Yeah, look at the balloons. Because we got balloon reconnaissance. Doesn't seem to be doing much for us, though, but... unfortunately. Do we need to upgrade any of these armies? Everything is upgraded, right? Ah, what is wrong with you guys? But what about second bankruptcies? You've already had a bankruptcy. Yes, but what about second bankruptcies? We very well might be doing that. See, the problem is, though, I'd like to save our bankruptcy for the independence war against England. Although this is going down a little bit. I think we'll be okay, actually. Can't go to game, won't buy game. The meme of made with gamers in mind versus made with activists in mind. Really funny for Ghost of Fealty, though. They see gaming as something different from art. It saddens me greatly, yeah. Games truly are art now. They really can be. Ah, we lost that invasion. Okay. I wonder if it's worth... Instead of doing the land invasion, just try to do a straight-up naval invasion. Like, maybe we'll try to come in at Hanover. Yeah, we'll have to wait till this is done. Right, gotta run now. Ah, have a good achievement run now. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again. I'll look out for you. You said you do these games as well, so I'll keep an eye out. See if I see you on there. Check out your next one. All right, so let's try to invade Hanover. We're gonna get a big penalty on this, but whatever. We really do need to expand the fleet, actually. We should be building that. What is this? Sometimes the game does this, and I don't understand why. Oh my god. This is annoying. This isn't the first time this has ever happened to me, and I don't really understand why it does this sometimes. Okay, there we go. And let's build those sooner rather than later. Alright. Ooh. Good. Alright, Great Britain and America is naval invading, which means the invasion is stalled. Oh, yeah, because we haven't arrived yet. And who's invading me? Oh, this is our invasion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, what's interesting is we don't have any fronts yet. Kind of curious, if we went after Croatia, is Great Britain still going to get mad about it? Yeah, we can't right now. Okay. Why is our invasion getting stalled? Oh, I'm so stupid. There we go. Now it's contested. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, look at that. Okay, this fleet is like depleted in manpower, so very nice. All right. Jamon, do it, do it. Yeah, they're retreating. Okay. Now, how many land forces? Oh, quite a bit. I mean, we can't really send... the Hanover landing, yeah. Well, but that's okay. If these can work... Yeah, we're not going to be able to send anybody over, though. Well, hold on, though. Actually, now that they have all those things going there... we should try to do this. Because they're going to be distracted. So they are currently getting invaded on, like, all sides. Oh, man. We just can't break their forces. Oh, our convoys are being sunk? Where? Should have looked at where that was. That's where it would be. These guys are involved in that. Yeah, right. It's great that they lost India in this game, I know, right? Just a nice thing to see when that actually happens. Although, what is their military power? Yeah, look at that. See, it would be nice if they were still under Great Britain. Well, if they were under Great Britain, could come to their aid. But now that I think about it, when I fight Great Britain, it'll be nice that they're not coming to their aid. Oh man, all the other naval invasions failed. But over here, we might have a shot. Yeah, this is not working out well. What, did we not win that battle? Oh, it's still going. Okay. The English Channel. Alright, why don't you go protect our convoys in the English Channel there. Yeah, damn it, now they sent more people over here. Okay, okay. If we can break in here, that would be major. I wonder, though, that everybody else could... they're not going to be able to bring their forces over here because they can't march through Hungary. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Like, if we create a front here... I wonder if our allies are going to be able to bring anybody there. I don't know for sure. Whilst campaigning for the Liberal Party in the turmoil-racked Kosovo, Pantelija Rajonic has been attacked and brutally beaten by a group of unknown assailants. Yeah, we'll give power to them. Oh my god, naval invasion is 99%. Watch I lose every battle now. Look at that. Look at this. How is it 99%? Wait, what happened to the other army? Our other army. Where are they? Yeah, you guys go... That's totally what's gonna happen here. Unbelievable. Great Britain and America. How do you guys not land in Germany here? The eyes of the electorate have turned to the candidates that seek to acquire a position at the head of government. As the election approaches, voters debate who would provide the best leadership for Serbia. We want to lean into the trade unions here, so we will do that. Yeah, look at that. And we're losing another one. Who to who? The Marina Kingdom? Like, how? Alright, we're gonna split off. Damn it. I hate it when the game does this. Yeah, how did I end up with this many conscripts in this army? Like 22 cavalry. So you know what we'll do? Send... Yeah, I can't even move them out of there. This is so depressing. I was at 99% for the landing. Oh, come on. Burma? We can't defeat the Burmese army here? How are they at 51 defense? I guess they must be like borrowing troops. Ugh. This is depressing. Although Germany is losing quite a bit of war score, they're not going to be able to go below 0. Transfer Burma. Is anybody going after Burma? are they? Man, what victory luck. The one game where the great crisis for the Ottomans just has not triggered. Yeah, and it's kind of like what's happening in mine too. I'm surprised with all the new journal entries the Ottomans have, there's still a great power in my run here. Oh, here we go. The ongoing election has drawn attention to the platforms of the various contending parties across Serbia. The electorate debates which party is worth trusting with the next term. With the Liberal Party. Yeah, surprised it hasn't happened in mine as well. Yeah, mine... This run is just very strange. Has been very strange. Alright, so we need to go naval invade. Burma. Hey, hello, Scorpion there. Scorpion Elder. How's it going? Not bad. Not great, but not bad. If we win this war, we get the Serbia achievement. But it's all kind of on a knife's edge right now. Yeah, this is good. We'll do this. Look at this party, the trade unions and the industrialists. How are you doing, my friend? How are you? Alright, let's go naval invade Burma. We need to be able to hold it, or we need it for the war goal anyway. But we cannot seem to land on the German mainland here. Alright, so Great Britain is doing another naval invasion. They're sending a ton of troops. So we're going to try to invade once again. Just keep throwing troops at it. We're lowering their war score, but they're not going to go below 0. Now, they also need to... Yeah, they need to invade us in order to get things below 0. So we outnumber them here, but... You know, I should have rearranged these where I started the invasion. You know, we are also very dangerous here. Still wish for him to play India in CK3 or Victoria 3, anything. I definitely will do a Victoria 3 one. I really want to do that Mysore run. That might be the one we do after our next run. Because I do want to get back to South America. I've only ever done one South America run. It was only the second ever stream session I did. We definitely will be hitting India in this game, especially with all the Pivot of Empire content. Although I do need a little bit more practice in India too before I do a stream. I haven't done an India one for some time. Man, we cannot get onto the German mainland. Okay. How are we doing over in Burma? Alright, good. I recently did a Bolivia run, made the Federation of Americas almost largest GDP. Nice. Also 6 million radicals that just wouldn't revolt. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that'll probably be something like us. Okay, we can move these ships back. All right. We need to... Oh, let me fix this up now. So I think I'll just move some of these cavalry conscripts. Alright. And now we'll wait for these guys to get back to full force. Good, here we go. So I think when these guys begin the naval invasion, how are we doing with our military buildings? Are they hired up? Of course not. We're having hiring problems galore. Alright, do we have this yet? Alright. So it's just Saxony. We've got Burma. Now you go over to... They're doing this now. We're just gonna keep doing this until it works. let's just do rapid advance. Yeah, you'll be the defensive guy. I believe we're at 99% here. Look at this. They still just have a ton of soldiers. What's going on with Great Britain and the United States? Dissatisfied with their current limited role in governments, the industrialists have issued a petition urging the government to take immediate action to enact free trade. Ooh, yeah, let's do commercialized agriculture, though. And it failed. Oh, Austria has a different power block now. The Metternich system is no more. I honestly don't understand the radical system at all. Yeah, I mean, there are some weird things about it where it's like... Yeah, like, why am I getting radicals for this? Why not that? Yeah, like this one, plus 109k from having a standard of living below expected minimum when generally everybody has above expected. Although I thought I was much more above the expected than I see here. Well, unfortunately, I think we've reached our end point for the night. But this is an interesting war we have going here. We are definitely in control. There's probably one group that has an abysmal standard of living. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I wish it was more apparent in the tooltip right here. And then this, like, from being fired from buildings, like, we seem to have an employment issue happening here. We are in control of this war. We just need to get Saxony, and they can go below 0. It's very interesting, this situation we're in here. But I think we're at the stopping point for tonight. But we'll be continuing this again on Thursday morning. So we'll be doing more Victoria 3 then. So yeah, I think that's it for tonight. I'm trying to think of anything else I gotta say. You know, we also have to consider this. Going completely into debt for this. Though it's for the achievement. Maybe the achievement is worth it. Yeah. Thanks for another wild ride in this game. Yeah, this Serbia run, every episode is like a wild war. We've been in a lot of wars this one. All kind of interesting situations. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. As always, very nice to chat with everybody while we play. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. So next time I'm on will be Thursday, more Victoria 3. But other than that, have a good rest of your night. And as always, be awesome, my friends. I will see you next time.